It is up, everyone. This is Captain Eon speaking, and I'm doing so in the hopes that by sharing today's main idea that I've titled, Go Get Some, that it will be not only an encouragement, but an edifying resource to the body. You know, in recent conversations with my Lord and I, this issue, and I'm saying an issue because it's all on my part, but this idea of why am I pursuing the Lord? You know, why am I running after Him? Why am I seeking Him? Why am I checking to hear from Him? Why am I continuously coming to my healer and looking for this daily dose of holistic medicine? And then, you know, in this train of thought, this really dear song to me that I find myself singing and finding places of worship, really. And the song goes, to be like Jesus, to be like Jesus, I only ask to be like Him. And that's just really just a rough snippet if you know the song. But that in my heart was the object and purpose of my pursuit, to be like Jesus. You know, and then I take into account when God says, be like my son. You know, the image of Jesus, you know, the mind of Christ. And then, but again, questions begin to arise. And I believe that the main idea today, coming from chapter 5, verse 20, is the treatment for this. Here, this is when it talks about Gehazi going after, I believe it's Naaman, pursuing him for the prize that the prophet had turned down and said no. In fact, not only did he say, no, I don't want it, but he actually gave him like a blessing in the form of some dirt, so that when he's forced, since he's a servant, when he's forced to go with his master and to idol worship, and he bows, that the Lord will forgive him, because so he got a blessing on top of his healing. But that, when I got that verse from God's mouth to my ears, my spirit, I immediately started to think about Judas Iscariot, and I recognized the same deadly spirit of greed. And that went back and started dealing with this issue I'm having about my purpose for pursuit. Now, I'm not saying that Judas from the beginning had intentions of betraying the Lord. I don't believe so. But somewhere along the lines in the pursuit, possession became an issue. So I sit and I say, okay, why do I want to be like Jesus? And I start looking at, what are my motives? And I started to realize that maybe my motives and my intentions weren't right. Maybe I want to be like Jesus because I want to have this, state of perfection or power, authority. Let me talk about the authority over things, but maybe it's a prestige thing. It's a position thing. Maybe I want to possess the things that Jesus has. And then I'm really confronted again by God when he says in multiple places, like verse 15, when Naaman's actually got his healing and said, there's truly no other God like the God of Israel, paraphrasing. Also Psalms 113 and 5, also Exodus 15:11, wherein those individuals in awe of God ask the very relevant question, who is like God? Who is like our God? And I'll answer that same question. There is none. There is none like our God. So how am I trying to be like him? This is causing a paradigm shift within me. And I'm realizing that today's daily dose of medicine is really soothing my soul. And it's doing so with the blessed assurance, or reassurance, that it is he that came, it is he that saved, and it is he that made the way for me just to walk with him. Caption this. To be with Jesus, to be with him, I only ask to be with you. Sir.